We learned this past Friday that Omos would face Seth freaking Rollins at Backlash, and then earlier on tonight on Raw, the Nigerian Giant actually confronted his Backlash opponent.
Seth freaking Rollins has had an amazing career from the architect to the visionary to the man he is today. He's accomplished virtually everything there is to accomplish. Honest, I'm a fan, and I say that sincerely. He is one of the most impressive superstars in the game today, and that's precisely why the Nigerian Giant chose him. And I want to impress upon Seth that Backlash, it's no laughing matter. Wouldn't you say so, big man?
After Backlash, Seth freaking Rollins will not be the one laughing.
I've never seen him do that before.
Chad, let's start with you. The match you had with Mustafa Ali, certainly not the outcome that you wanted, but the bigger story here is the WWE draft and what the future may.
Shush, please. You gonna tell me about the draft? I'm the one that was telling Boogs, the whole freaking WWE universe, the rules of the draft earlier. I know the rules of the draft, all right? If that clown Ali ends up on Raw or SmackDown, I want to go wherever he went. Prevent it from turning into some big circus the way he talks, all right? And I'm going to teach Otis the rest of the lessons that he needs to learn.
Don't be ridiculous. Clearly, you've taught him everything that you can. And what you did out there tonight was an embarrassment. Otis needs to be with Maxine. Yeah. I need to finish teaching him everything he needs to know to be the star and to accomplish everything I have planned for him.
You're going to teach my number one guy. You're going to teach him
He's clearly my
what
number
I
one
need
guy
him to
at
know.
this point.
Well, I saw you when we walked out tonight try to throw up a little bit of a thank you. And let me tell you what. If there's anyone that's going to be doing the teaching around here, it's Master Gable, because you need some work.
No, it does not.
Shush,
Mine was so much better than yours. Shush.
Guys, come on now. There's plenty of Otis to go around. It's like butter.
Otis.
Tiss.
Tease.
Tiss.
Guys.
Tiss.
Either way you want to call me, butter's good on both toast and bread, if you know what I mean.
We don't eat carbs, but
I still do, baby.
we have work to do.
Gotta have them carbs.
That's right. And tonight, you are joined with the winning team in Chicago, Illinois.
Yes.
Your Street Profits.
Yes, sir.
Consisting of Montez Ford and my right-hand man, 100 grand forever. Yes, forever. Angelo Dawkins.
Talk to him.
Your Street Profits. The playoffs are looking nice.
Woo!
And all types of prize.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you see the eyes. Oh, yeah.
Because you know that it's Lakers in 5.
I know you know what it is. You see all the joy right now. I know what you're gonna ask us.
I know what you're
gonna
gonna
ask
I know what you.
Oh, how do you feel about the draft coming up this week?
Absolutely splendid.
On WWE SmackDown.
Marvelous.
And continuing next week on Monday Night Raw.
Wonderful.
We feel wonderful.
Ooh.
You ain't worried about no draft?
Come on now.
The only draft we was worried about that draft early in that god doggone hotel room because how cold it was. That's the only draft that we're worried about.
That's cold draft.
Okay.
All right? We on Raw Talk right now. It's the Street Profits. We coming off a dub. Who you know on Raw Talk right now, watching the Lakers handle business. We went out there and put on work, and now y'all know because it's Lakers in 5 because we are the Street Profits because we are that raw, and we want
The smoke!
talk to them. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5.
Break the rules, break the laws. This